Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back down by the Atlanta airport trying out a new Atlanta airport hotel for you guys, and this time we're staying at the Marriott Atlanta Airport Gateway, not to be confused with the last Marriott we stayed at, which was just at the Atlanta airport. If you want to stay a little bit closer to the Atlanta airport, then you want to stay in the Gateway branded or area location, and it'll put you right on the SkyTrain. Now, let's go take a look around. So here we are in the walkway of right when you first walk in the door. Now this is just a standard king room, nothing fancy, nothing special to it. And as you can see, it's not very big. Over here to my left is the closet that will have your ironing board, laundry bag. There's one robe in here with slippers. And I do not see a steamer, but the ground is a little dirty, I have to say, compared to the rest. But yeah, this is the closet. Overhead, we do have one overhead light at least, and the bathroom is a sliding barn door, which it can be hit or miss. Some hotels this is really nice, other hotels it kind of gets in the way. Over here to the left is going to be your little coffee station, ice bucket, extra waters, and down here is like a chill fridge. It's not really a mini fridge, but it will mostly keep your stuff chilled. I did like the fact they did give us 2 bottles of water, and there is a little light here that controls that light, and it's over back here behind the closet, so it was a little hard to find. Next, we're gonna go check out the bathroom. Here we are in the bathroom. It is not very big. I would say it's about the same depth as the other one that we stayed at, because standing arm to arm, my arm is in the shower, so maybe another foot or 2 into this way. The toilet kind of backs right up to the shower here. Not double vanitied, just one single sink. We do have 2 cups over here, which it's weird that they're in the bathroom and not over on the mini bar. Kind of weird choice there. Extra towels, and then we've got a blow dryer and extra toilet paper down here. The shower seems like it might be nice. It does have a little handheld component to it. Now when we got into the room, there was water all over the floor, so not quite sure what happened, if there's a leak in the shower or if they came in to clean and they just forgot to mop up after they cleaned the shower. Overall, I think it'll work for one night, so we'll let you guys know in the final thoughts what the water pressure was like and if we got hot water. Next up, we're gonna go look at the main part of the room. So here we are in the main part of the room. It is fairly spacious in terms of how the room is spaced out, or at least it feels a little more spacious than the Renaissance did, which is across the street. Like I said, it is a king-size bed. Over here to my right, we have an overhead lamp, which we have not turned on yet, but it does have USB and plugs in the actual lamp itself, which is kind of interesting. We have a cuck couch instead of a cuck chair. An interesting little side table here. I guess in case you want to eat, you can come sit on the couch and eat over here. To the left, we have a fairly big TV with 3 drawers in case you want to unpack. And then next to that is going to be the workstation table area. Now I will say it does have quite a bit of plugs over here, and then it does look like it's got a lot of ports that you can use to possibly plug into the TV over here, which would be really nice, especially if you're somebody who likes to travel with a Roku or maybe a gaming device. That might be an actual plus. The chair for the workstation doesn't look like it's anything to write home about, but it does look a lot better than the other Marriott that we stayed at. Now, I am a big fan of having king-size pillows on a king-size bed, and we have king-size pillows on a king-size bed, so slow clap from me. And then there is 2 sconces on each side, and then there is a reading light on each side as well, which I kind of like that touch. And then the side tables match. There's an alarm clock on one side and a phone on the other. Doesn't look like they've updated any of the tech in this room, but it also looks like only one side of the bed has plugs. The other side, I am not currently seeing anywhere to plug in devices to recharge. So that may be something we touch on at the end. Next up, we're gonna go check out the view. Here we have our view. Across the street, you can see the Renaissance that we stayed at the first time we came down here. Then we have the SkyTrain, basically hub, where you can catch it from either of these hotels. And then actually right behind it is going to be a Hilton Home to Suites. So maybe we'll check that one out in a future video just to kind of give it a go. But yeah, this is our view. And I do wish that they had cleaned the windows a little bit better, because you can really tell when the sun hits it and the windows are still dirty. So, but outside of that, it's not as cool as the view we got at the Renaissance where we could see planes, but nonetheless, I think we'll make the most of it. Next up, let's go check out the rest of the hotel.
So it might not have been too bad to park and ride.
Get a black robe.
Wow.
And
an eye mask? Oh, slippers. Oh, fancy. Made it to our hotel for the night. That's what she looks like. Random person not paying attention. And here we go. Here's what the lobby looks like. You got a bar down here. You got a Terminal East, which is like a little shop. And then you got the check-ins right after you get past the door. So that's what we're dealing with. Some pretty hotel pictures down in the lobby. They have computers, but they're out of service for the business center. Useless. Oh, they have some wings. Here's the hallways of the hotel. Got like a blue color. It's a little dark. It's not too bad in the room though. So they have the ice and vending machine. Looks like to be on every floor. The vending machines are gone now, so know that ahead of time, but we got a standard ice machine in here. It's in its own little locked alleyway. Head up to the 7th floor to check out the Concierge Lounge. Let's go check it out. Heading into the lounge. Let's check it out. Let's see what food they have. Check out the food. One last look at the entire design. That's what we're looking at for the Concierge Lounge. I'll show you the views. They do have these little bar setups with outlets and USBs. Here's your view. Not much to see. You're just looking at that industrial park. That's it. It's not even on the side of the airport. That's kind of disappointing. You want to head to floor number 2 to check out the fitness and pool area. Let's go check it out. We got an indoor pool, 5 foot deep. This is it. It's indoor. It's very chlorine-y smelling. Kind of reminds me of that other one we stayed at. That other hotel we stayed at in Atlanta.
except this one's cleaner.
This one's cleaner. Not that one. The one that had like the indoor pool that we had to go through the restrooms for.
The one that smelled like mold.
Yep. Made it to the gym. It's pretty busy today. Got some machines. Got a couple treadmills. Not too bad. Weights. Another machine. And a private area with barbells and stuff. Private area with dumbbells and stuff. Alright. Check this thing out. Yes, I got one of these too. So you see, it's a pretty standard gym. Not too much to it. That's what we got. And into the Champions Bar. It's kind of what it looks like. Not much to it. Here's what we're dealing with the menu. That's what they got. And here's some of their cocktails. I'm gonna try the Endless Summer. Macy's thinking about what she's gonna get. She's thinking Georgia Bulldog, but she hasn't decided yet. Other side of Champions, we didn't get the nice actual seats. We got sat at the bar. Yeah, but this is what we're dealing with. Macy's Georgia Bulldog, and then that's the Endless Summer.
That's good too.
Yeah.
but I think I like mine a little better.
You like yours better? You like that snappy schnaps it? It's very schnappiest. Well, just say soft pretzels. So we got the soft pretzels with an S. Looks pretty decent. Good. She likes it. So this is a Sam Adams cheese, and that's just mustard. We'll let you know what we think. Dinner for this evening, I got the ribeye steak. I'm gonna give that a try. Macy has the grilled chicken salad.
Buffalo chicken salad.
Buffalo chicken salad, sorry. And then she ordered some french fries. Looks good. What'd you think of the concierge lounge and the pool and the gym?
It was okay. Nothing to write home about. The pool actually looks pretty old, and the concierge lounge didn't have very good food.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say, of the places we stayed that we've actually gotten to use the concierge lounge, this is the most disappointing food-wise. It was clean and everything. It was just, the food was like pasta with meatballs, clearly like bagged of meatballs.
yeah.
And then the gym, really small for the hotel, like really tiny. And the pool, I don't like the indoor pools. They smell too much like chlorine for me.
Yeah.
All right, that concludes our stay here at the Atlanta Marriott Gateway. Make sure you get that gateway. Make sure you get that gateway if you're looking for it.
Yeah, you have to look for the Gateway hotels if you want to be close to the Sky Train, which is the train that will take you into the Atlanta airport. And a lot of the Marriotts have a deal where you can basically, with your stay, get 7 days of parking included in your stay. We're always gone for longer than 7 days, so it doesn't really work for us. But if that sounds like a trip that would work for you, definitely keep that in mind.
That's one of the only pros, honestly, of the hotel is that it's close to that gateway stuff and you can get on the tram and go. It has better food than the rest of the hotels in the area, but it's not great. Everything else about the hotel that was dirty, it was leaking water, it's definitely not maintained, the windows were disgusting.
The lounge wasn't as good as the Renaissance.
The bed was not comfortable.
Comfortable at all. I got no sleep.
So I would definitely consider some other options. We're going to keep exploring down there, so subscribe to the channel if you want to see us stay at some of the other hotels. We've already stayed at some, so check out those show notes to see those. But we're going to keep looking.
Yep. I think next time we're going to try another Marriott that's down there, so you definitely want to hit that subscribe button.
So if you like this video, please take a moment and give it a thumbs up.
And make sure you ring that notification bell so that you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come and get you all for the next one.
Ain't that the truth, Baby Ruth?
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
We just want to take a moment to thank you all for watching the video. To those 90% of you guys out there watching who haven't subscribed yet, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. It really helps our channel grow and reach a wider audience. And for all those other YouTube personalities that you're watching out there, I'm sure they would appreciate it as well. To those that have subscribed, thank you for tagging along with us on our journeys. We appreciate your love, support, your likes, and all those wonderful comments that we're getting to on our videos. So we look forward to taking you on our next adventure. We'll see you on the next one.